this is Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today I'm going to be doing a very, realistic approach to military body armor video. This is a Interceptor body armor vest. These are used by the Marine Corps, Army, and a number of other institutions and organizations, from the SWAT teams to whatever. These are good body armors for people who want actual protection versus the cheap Wish.com body armor that everyone seems to want to wear. Because with those, you're only looking at probably a hit target area protection anyway, of like maybe that to that, whereas this has some side protection, and all of this is essentially soft body armor. So let's dive right into it. So this is what you would look like wearing it. So you have a few rows of MOLLE to put your magazine pouches, grenade pouches, pistol mag pouches, whatever. So it looks like that on the front, and on the back you can add your FLC vest, your 3-day assault pack, whatever. And then they have some space down here so you can put a med kit, a canteen, one of those MOLLE 2 waist pack parts. And then you have this here. I'm not really sure what this does. If anyone knows, please let me know. I would assume it's some sort of organizational thing, like police, or whatever organization you represent, like military police, whatever. So yeah, it's got a drag handle up here that's pretty durable. It weighs about 10 pounds, 16, I don't know. 5, I have no clue. But yeah, so you open it like this, and then it has this here. So that back one was the plate pocket, and this is a size medium, so you'd look up size medium strike face plates. They make different types. You've got the aluminum or some metal type plates. Some of them are more weighted vest to train than anything, but some of them are legitimately like some alloy plates that are designed to stop rounds. And then they've got more of the synthetic plates that are a Kevlar helmet type mix ratio. So they end up going in here, and you have this so you can secure them, I guess. I have no clue. Yeah, that's what that's for. Okay. So you have that in there. It has a nice pocket here. So the big thing about a vest, though, is that you don't want to spend too much money. Well, you do and don't. So to have this already graded to stop 9mm threats without adding plates is pretty nice. Although you're going to get hotter, of course, because it's fully encompassing pretty much. Then you've got, it opens up, you've got some different things that I don't have on mine, normally anyway. So I'll let you read this if you want to pause the video. I found it interesting that it doesn't have a lot number, date of manufacture, location of manufacture. Most of these have to have that, but for whatever reason this doesn't. And then, as you can see, this one's rated to 9mm or not, and then does not use protection against knives or sharp objects. So yeah, and if you want to read that, I ended up purchasing this brand newish, so that was nice. Yeah, so opening these up, you have your actual soft armor. And this does have a date of manufacture and all that, so. $11.06, so I guess as long as one of them has a date, you don't need to put in the rest or whatever. But yeah, so if you do end up buying one of these, make sure that you ask if it has this in it. And this is essentially feels like different parts of copy paper. when you do this, you're essentially moving 2 pieces of paper. So, yeah. And then and then the rest of this ends up being is actually just a shell to hold this. So, and then this is the 9mm rated stuff, and yeah, essentially you can buy them in parts and stuff. So, yeah. And then you just push it back in place, and you're ready to go again. It may get bumpy. They say if you have issues like bumps that do not come out, it's probably been compromised. You should replace it. So if you do end up buying one of these, make sure you check condition, because there's one thing, using a military rucksack that may or may not have been used. Oh well, I don't care. Or, you know, in your case, you might not care, but this is something that if you're going to use it, chances are you're using it for a reason, like safety or whatever. So make sure it's good condition. Otherwise, I know the OCP body armors right now, they're on they're on generation 4 or something. They have these fancy flip downs, whatevers. And those run about $450. So these run about $186-ish, or more or less. If you want ACU, you're gonna spend less and whatever. So yeah. So you've got that. Right here, you'd have a yoke and collar thing. So they have essentially it's like a turtleneck that goes around this, and that's what these are all for. And then here, there's part here. Those are for a groin protector. It's essentially looks like a I don't know, airplane front with a curved half oval type thing, and then a flat 90-degree half an oval essentially. So that hangs down over your groin and protects you from blasts and stuff. That's all extra. You're not really going to find those on the market very often, so yeah. But so there's that, and then when it comes to this part here, I've seen a lot of videos, and they don't mention that there's this pocket here. This fits my phone personally really well, so if you're not using it for, I think it was ideally used so you could do all your sewing and not hurt the actual vest or whatever, for name tape and rank. But you can also put a phone in there as a body camera type thing, or business cards, whatever you intend to use in it. If you're playing airsoft, you could put your hit colored things, or if you were using it for actual police or something, you could put your notepad, whatever. So there's a nice cool hidden pocket in there. And yeah, so doesn't say the weight on this, I don't think. No. But there's multiple sizes: small, medium, large, extra large. And this is different than the other vests out there. There's a fragmentation vest. It's got 4 large pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's different. That doesn't have anything rated. They're supposedly not even rated to 9mm. It's all just fragmentation vests. So if you're going to buy one, I suggest you buy an actual ballistic rated vest. And yeah. And then get them checked every now and then. Don't unnecessarily do rain training with them and get them wet or anything. And if you take care of them, they'll take care of you, essentially. And then on the side, you can adjust this to be reasonable with whatever. These are essentially 2 separate parts entirely, but they are secured, so you can't just separate halves and halves. I would think personally you'd be better off permanently sewing this to that and then throwing this over your head and then using buckles with this, but that's just me. So I might try that one of these days. Cut this completely off and cut this middle piece off and just put buckles. So it's like throw it over your head and then buckle the sides immediately. And then you'd have your buckle here, of course, you can adjust. So there's probably a few modifications you can do, but make sure you consult someone professional before you do any of that. And yeah, if there's any questions you have on this, please let me know, and I'll try to get back with you. Sorry about taking a while. I've just been quite busy, so moving surplus stuff around to try to get more stuff to do videos on, but now that I have that, there will be more videos coming out soon on all this, so be on the lookout for those. Thank you for everyone who has supported me so far. If you haven't, feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money, you know. It definitely lets me know you're interested in this stuff. Yeah. So, that's the ballistic vest review. Yeah, I'll try to get out a bunch more videos in the future, but yeah. If you feel free to leave a comment or email me at wolfoutdoorreview@gmail.com, and I can answer questions there. Yeah. So I'll see you in the next video.